Question 1. What is the fundamental principle behind British life that everyone is expected to respect and uphold? A. Personal wealth. B. Respect for the law. C. Religious freedom. D. Monarchy. Answer. B. Respect for the law. The fundamental principle behind British life is respect for the law, ensuring everyone follows the legal standards established in the country. Question 2. Describe the historical event of the Magna Carta and its significance in British history. A. It marked the beginning of a parliamentary system. B. It was a treaty between England and France. C. It established the principle that everyone is subject to the law. D. It represented the transfer of the monarchy's absolute power to the aristocracy. Answer. C. It established the principle that everyone is subject to the law. The Magna Carta is significant as it laid the foundation for the principle that even the king is subject to the law. Question 3. Who are the Picts and what role did they play in British history? A. They were a confederation of tribes in what is now Scotland. B. They were Norse invaders who settled in England. C. They were Roman settlers who integrated into British society. D. They were early Welsh tribes that fought against the Romans. Answer. A. They were a confederation of tribes in what is now Scotland. The Picts played a crucial role in early British history as inhabitants of what is now Scotland, resisting both the Romans and later invasions. Question 4. What changes did the Glorious Revolution bring to England? A. It restored the Catholic monarchy. B. It established the Church of England. C. It led to the Bill of Rights and constitutional monarchy. D. It initiated the Industrial Revolution. Answer. C. It led to the Bill of Rights and constitutional monarchy. The Glorious Revolution resulted in the establishment of constitutional monarchy and the Bill of Rights, which limited the powers of the king and ensured certain rights to the Parliament. Question 5. Explain the purpose and outcome of the Acts of Union 1707. A. To dissolve the Scottish Parliament and form the British Empire. B. To merge Scotland and England into a single kingdom of Great Britain. C. To declare war on France. D. To establish English as the official language of Scotland. Answer. B. To merge Scotland and England into a single kingdom of Great Britain. The Acts of Union 1707 joined the Parliaments of Scotland and England, forming the Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 6. What was the primary reason for establishing the British Empire, and how did it influence Britain? A. To expand religious freedoms. B. To access new trade routes and resources. C. To establish military bases around the world. D. To promote the English language. Answer. B. To access new trade routes and resources. The primary reason for establishing the British Empire was to access new trade routes and resources, which significantly influenced Britain's economic and global status. Question 7. During which period did the Industrial Revolution occur, and what was its impact on British society? A. 1550 to 1650, leading to advancements in agriculture. B. 1760 to 1840, leading to major urbanization and technological innovation. C. 1910 to 1925, leading to the establishment of modern capitalism. D. 1945 to 1960, leading to the end of the British Empire. Answer. B. 1760 to 1840, leading to major urbanization and technological innovation. The Industrial Revolution marked a period of significant technological innovation that resulted in major urbanization and changes to social and economic structures in Britain. Question 8. Name the British scientist who discovered penicillin and discuss its global impact. A. Isaac Newton. B. Alexander Fleming. C. Charles Darwin. D. Michael Faraday. Answer B. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, the first true antibiotic, which has had a profound impact on global health by treating previously incurable bacterial infections. Question 9. Describe the main causes and outcomes of the English Civil War. A. Caused by religious differences, resulting in the establishment of a republic. B. Caused by economic disputes, resulting in increased taxation. C. Caused by political power struggles, leading to the execution of King Charles I. D. Caused by foreign invasions, leading to national unification. Answer C. Caused by political power struggles, leading to the execution of King Charles I. The English Civil War was primarily caused by political power struggles between the monarchy and Parliament, resulting in the temporary overthrow of the monarchy and the execution of King Charles I. Question 10. Who was Emmeline Pankhurst, and what movement did she lead? A. A British novelist who promoted educational reform. B. The founder of the British Red Cross. C. A leader in the suffragette movement advocating for women's voting rights. D. A scientist who made significant contributions to physics. Answer C. A leader in the suffragette movement advocating for women's voting rights. Emmeline Pankhurst was a prominent leader in the suffragette movement, which significantly impacted women's rights in Britain. Question 11. What contributions did Sir Winston Churchill make during World War II? A. He served as the King of England. B. He was a general in the British Army. C. He led Britain as Prime Minister, providing strong leadership during the war. D. He negotiated peace treaties with Germany and Japan. Answer C. He led Britain as Prime Minister, providing strong leadership during the war. Sir Winston Churchill's leadership as Prime Minister during World War II was crucial in rallying the British people and leading the country through a significant period of the war. Question 12. Explain the significance of the Battle of Britain in 1940. A. It marked the end of the British Empire. B. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. C. It resulted in the Treaty of Versailles. D. It was a naval conflict that secured British trade routes. Answer B. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 was significant as the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces, which played a crucial role in preventing a German invasion. Question 13. What was the purpose of the Beveridge Report, and how did it lead to the creation of the welfare state? A. To promote free trade agreements. B. To outline the need for social insurance and welfare reforms. C. To establish the National Health Service. D. To reduce government spending on public services. Answer B. To outline the need for social insurance and welfare reforms. The Beveridge Report was instrumental in recommending social insurance and welfare reforms, which led to the establishment of the welfare state in Britain. Question 14. Discuss the significance of the Commonwealth and its role in modern British identity. A. It represents the British colonial past and includes only European countries. B. It is a political union that provides economic benefits to Britain alone. C. It is a voluntary association of independent countries that share historical ties with Britain and democratic values. D. It is a military alliance led by the United States. Answer. C. It is a voluntary association of independent countries that share historical ties with Britain and democratic values. The Commonwealth plays a significant role in shaping modern British identity through shared democratic values and historical ties. Question 15. Explain the process and impact of the decolonisation movement in the British Empire. A. It involved rapid industrialisation of the colonies. B. It led to the independence of many countries formerly under British rule. C. It resulted in the expansion of the British Empire. D. It decreased immigration to Britain. Answer. B. It led to the independence of many countries formerly under British rule. The decolonisation movement had a profound impact by leading to the independence of many countries that were formerly part of the British Empire. Question 17. How did the Treaty of Versailles affect Britain's international standing post-World War I? A. It weakened Britain's economy. B. It led to territorial gains for Britain. C. It resulted in Britain losing its empire. D. It isolated Britain from European affairs. Answer. B. It led to territorial gains for Britain. The Treaty of Versailles affected Britain's international standing by resulting in territorial gains, although it also had complex economic impacts. Question 18. Describe the main objectives of the British Constitution. A. To provide guidelines for royal succession. B. To outline the rights and responsibilities of citizens. C. To establish the structure of government and the rule of law. D. To define the relationship with the European Union. Answer. C. To establish the structure of government and the rule of law. The main objectives of the British Constitution include establishing the structure of government and ensuring the rule of law within the country. Question 19. Discuss the role and powers of the monarch in the UK's government system. A. The monarch has absolute power over the government. B. The monarch is responsible for electing the Prime Minister. C. The monarch's role is largely ceremonial and includes duties such as opening Parliament. D. The monarch has the power to dissolve Parliament at will. Answer. C. The monarch's role is largely ceremonial and includes duties such as opening Parliament. The powers of the monarch in the UK's government system are largely ceremonial, reflecting the constitutional nature of the monarchy. Question 20. What are the reserved powers, and which regions of the UK are they associated with? A. Powers retained by the UK Parliament associated with Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. B. Powers granted exclusively to the European Union. C. Powers related to local government in England. D. Powers shared between the monarch and the Prime Minister. Answer A. Powers retained by the UK Parliament associated with Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Reserved powers are those that the UK Parliament retains, particularly concerning matters that are not devolved to Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland. Question 21. Explain the judicial functions of the House of Lords. A. It serves as the highest court of appeal. B. It is the primary legislative body of the UK. C. It manages the UK's foreign affairs. D. It oversees local government operations. Answer A. It serves as the highest court of appeal. The House of Lords held judicial functions as the highest court of appeal in the UK until the establishment of the Supreme Court in 2009. Question 22. How does the UK Electoral Commission ensure fair elections? A. By appointing the Prime Minister. B. By overseeing the conduct of elections and referendums to ensure transparency and fairness. C. By participating in election campaigning. D. By funding political parties. Answer B. By overseeing the conduct of elections and referendums to ensure transparency and fairness. The UK Electoral Commission plays a crucial role in maintaining the integrity of electoral processes. Question 23. What are the key responsibilities of the Prime Minister in the UK? A. To serve as the head of state. B. To lead the National Defence Forces. C. To oversee the judiciary. D. To lead the government and oversee the operation of the civil service and government policies. Answer D. To lead the government and oversee the operation of the civil service and government policies. The Prime Minister's key responsibilities include leading the executive branch and the overall administration of government. Question 24. Discuss the impact of the European Union on British law and governance before Brexit. A. EU laws took precedence over British laws in certain areas. B. The EU had no influence on British laws. C. The EU controlled British military forces. D. The EU managed British economic policies directly. Answer A. EU laws took precedence over the British laws in certain areas. This impact was significant in shaping regulations and standards that applied within the UK. Question 25. How does the devolution process work in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland? A. It centralises all powers in the UK Parliament. B. It grants independence to these regions. C. It transfers certain legislative powers from the UK Parliament to elected bodies in these regions. D. It merges the governments of these regions with the UK government. Answer C. It transfers certain legislative powers from the UK Parliament to elected bodies in these regions. Devolution allows Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland to have their own parliaments or assemblies with varying degrees of legislative authority. Question 26. What was the significance of the Good Friday Agreement in Northern Ireland's history? A. It ended the Industrial Revolution. B. It marked the beginning of the Northern Ireland conflict. C. It was a major political development that helped to bring an end to the period of conflict known as the Troubles. D. It established Northern Ireland as an independent country. Answer C. It was a major political development that helped to bring an end to the period of conflict known as the Troubles. The Good Friday Agreement was pivotal in establishing a framework for political peace in Northern Ireland. Question 27. Explain the concept of the rule of law in the UK. A. It mandates religious leaders to govern the country. B. It refers to the legal supremacy of the monarch. C. It ensures that all individuals and authorities are accountable to the law. D. It restricts the powers of the judiciary. Answer. C. It ensures that all individuals and authorities are accountable to the law. The rule of law is a fundamental principle in the UK, ensuring fairness and justice in the application of the law. Question 28. How has British society been shaped by immigration in the post-war period? A. Immigration has had no impact on British society. B. Immigration led to a decrease in cultural diversity. C. Immigration contributed significantly to cultural diversity and economic vitality. D. Immigration was completely banned post-war. Answer. C. Immigration contributed significantly to cultural diversity and economic vitality. The post-war period saw substantial immigration, which has greatly enriched British cultural and economic life. Question 29. Discuss the contributions of the Windrush generation to British society. A. They led to the development of the British space program. B. They contributed to major technological advancements. C. They were instrumental in rebuilding the post-war economy and enriching cultural life. D. They isolated Britain from other Commonwealth countries. Answer. C. They were instrumental in rebuilding the post-war economy and enriching cultural life. The Windrush generation, arriving from the Caribbean, significantly contributed to various sectors in Britain. Question 30. What are the eligibility criteria for voting in general elections in the UK? A. All residents over the age of 16. B. Citizens of the Commonwealth countries and Ireland who are residents in the UK and over the age of 18. C. Only native-born British citizens over the age of 21. D. Non-citizens who have lived in the UK for at least 10 years. Answer. B. Citizens of the Commonwealth countries and Ireland who are residents in the UK and over the age of 18. These individuals are eligible to vote in general elections, reflecting the inclusive electoral policies. Question 31. Explain the significance of the NHS in British society. A. It is the UK's private healthcare system. B. It signifies the British agricultural policy. C. It is a major employer and provides free public health services to residents in the UK. P. It is a sports organisation promoting health through athletics. Answer. C. It is a major employer and provides free public health services to residents in the UK. The National Health Service, NHS, is a cornerstone of British society, providing comprehensive healthcare services. Question 32. What are the main differences between civil law and criminal law in the UK? A. Civil law deals with disputes between individuals, while criminal law deals with crimes against the state. B. Civil law is based on religious teachings, while criminal law is not. C. There are no differences, both are managed by the police. D. Civil law governs international diplomacy, and criminal law governs domestic issues. Answer. A. Civil law deals with disputes between individuals, while criminal law deals with crimes against the state. This distinction is fundamental in the UK legal system. Question 33. Discuss the cultural impact of the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. A. The BBC has no influence on British culture. B. The BBC only broadcasts outside the UK. C. The BBC plays a pivotal role in the dissemination of British culture and values through its diverse programming. D. The BBC focuses solely on entertainment without educational content. Answer: C. The BBC plays a pivotal role in the dissemination of British culture and values through its diverse programming. It is a key institution in British media, influencing both domestic and international audiences. Question 34. What is the significance of the Tate Modern in the context of British art? A. It is primarily a historical museum with no focus on art. B. It is a leading international art venue showcasing contemporary and modern art. C. It serves as the main government building in London. D. It focuses only on classical British paintings. Answer: B. It is a leading international art venue showcasing contemporary and modern art. The Tate Modern plays a crucial role in the art scene both in the UK and internationally. Question 35. Explain the importance of Remembrance Day and how it is observed in the UK. A. It celebrates the signing of the Magna Carta. B. It marks the end of the Industrial Revolution. C. It commemorates the service of military members in wars and conflicts. D. It is dedicated to celebrating British economic achievements. Answer: C. It commemorates the service of military members in wars and conflicts. Remembrance Day is an important occasion in the UK, marked by ceremonies and the wearing of poppies to honour those who have served. Question 36. Who was Alan Turing, and how did his work impact the modern world? A. A British painter known for his modernist works. B. A military general during World War II. C. A mathematician and computer scientist who played a pivotal role in developing computational theories and cracking wartime codes. D. A Prime Minister of the UK during the 1950s. Answer: C. A mathematician and computer scientist who played a pivotal role in developing computational theories and cracking wartime codes. Alan Turing's work laid the foundations for modern computing and significantly contributed to the Allied war effort. Question 37. What role did Britain play in the abolition of the slave trade? A. Britain had no involvement in the abolition of the slave trade. B. Britain was the last country to abolish the slave trade. C. Britain led significant efforts to abolish the slave trade in the early 19th century. D. Britain initiated the slave trade. Answer: C. Britain led significant efforts to abolish the slave trade in the early 19th century. The country played a key role in ending the transatlantic slave trade through legislation and naval enforcement. Question 38. Discuss the significance of Shakespeare in English literature and globally. A. Shakespeare wrote primarily science fiction novels. B. Shakespeare's works are considered pivotal in English literature and have had a profound impact on literature and theatre worldwide. C. Shakespeare was a 20th century playwright known for his critiques of modern society. D. Shakespeare's works are seldom studied or performed today. Answer: B. Shakespeare's works are considered pivotal in English literature and have had a profound impact on literature and theatre worldwide. His plays and poetry remain highly influential and widely studied and performed. Question 39. What is the significance of the Stonehenge site? A. It was a modern sports complex. B. It is an ancient site believed to have been used for ceremonial or religious purposes. C. It is a recent installation commemorating British EU membership. D. It was built during World War II. Answer: B. It is an ancient site believed to have been used for ceremonial or religious purposes. Stonehenge is one of the UK's most famous prehistoric landmarks, attracting significant archaeological and public interest. Question 40. What were the key outcomes of the Treaty of Union in 1707, and how did it shape the political structure of Great Britain? A. It led to the separation of Scotland and England. B. It established the United Kingdom of Great Britain by merging the parliaments of Scotland and England. C. It initiated the British colonisation of the Americas. D. It dissolved the monarchy and established a republic. Answer: B. It established the United Kingdom of Great Britain by merging the parliaments of Scotland and England. The Treaty of Union was crucial in forming a unified political structure under one parliament, shaping the future of Great Britain. Question 41. Discuss the primary reasons for the formation of the United Kingdom. A. To unify separate kingdoms for military defence against France. B. To establish a single currency and economic zone. C. To consolidate trade laws across England, Scotland, and Wales. D. To unify England, Scotland, Wales, and later Northern Ireland under a single government. Answer: D. To unify England, Scotland, Wales, and later Northern Ireland under a single government. The formation of the United Kingdom was primarily to create a unified political and administrative entity across these regions. Question 42. How did the two world wars shape modern British society? A. They led to a decline in British cultural institutions. B. They had little impact on British society and its development. C. They contributed to significant social changes and the acceleration of the decolonisation process. D. They primarily affected the British economy with minimal social changes. Answer: C. They contributed to significant social changes and the acceleration of the decolonisation process. The World Wars were pivotal in transforming British society, impacting social structures, and hastening the end of the British Empire. Question 43. What led to the formation of the United Nations, and what was Britain's role in it? A. Britain opposed the formation of the United Nations. B. The United Nations was formed to promote peace and cooperation, with Britain being a founding member. C. It was formed as a result of economic agreements, and Britain had a minor role. D. The United Nations was formed to manage British colonies. Answer: B. The United Nations was formed to promote peace and cooperation, with Britain being a founding member. Britain played a significant role in its establishment following World War II. Question 44. Discuss the changes brought about by the women's suffrage movement in the UK. A. It resulted in immediate equal pay for men and women. B. It led to the right to vote for women over the age of 30 in 1918, which was later extended to all women over 21 in 1928. C. It had no significant changes until the late 20th century. D. It focused only on educational reforms. Answer: B. It led to the right to vote for women over the age of 30 in 1918, which was later extended to all women over 21 in 1928. The women's suffrage movement was crucial in obtaining voting rights for women, marking a significant milestone in gender equality. Question 45. What is the significance of the Commonwealth Games? A. It is a sporting event exclusively for the elderly members of the Commonwealth. B. It celebrates the historical ties and shared values among the Commonwealth countries through athletic competition. C. It is a military training program among Commonwealth countries. D. It focuses on economic and trade agreements within the Commonwealth. Answer: B. It celebrates the historical ties and shared values among the Commonwealth countries through athletic competition. The Commonwealth Games are a vital cultural and sporting event that fosters camaraderie and competition among member nations. Question 46. Who was Charles Darwin, and what is his contribution to science? A. A British general in the Napoleonic Wars. B. An economist who developed theories about market behavior. C. The scientist who formulated the theory of evolution by natural selection. D. A philosopher who wrote about democracy and civil rights. Answer: C. The scientist who formulated the theory of evolution by natural selection. Charles Darwin's work has had a profound impact on biology and our understanding of natural processes. Question 47. Describe the impact of the Black Death on medieval England. A. It led to significant population growth and economic prosperity. B. It had a devastating impact, killing a large portion of the population and leading to major social and economic changes. C. It improved health standards and medical practices immediately. D. It had little to no impact on medieval society. Answer: B. It had a devastating impact, killing a large portion of the population and leading to major social and economic changes. The Black Death was a pivotal event in medieval England, reshaping its society and economy. Question 48. Explain the significance of the English Reformation. A. It was a movement that emphasized the re-establishment of the Roman Catholic Church in England. B. It led to the establishment of Protestantism as the dominant faith in England under Henry VIII. C. It focused on reforming the monarchy only. D. It was a brief cultural movement with little religious impact. Answer: B. It led to the establishment of Protestantism as the dominant faith in England under Henry VIII. The English Reformation was significant for its profound religious, political, and cultural shifts. Question 49. Who are the Celts, and what is their historical significance in Britain? A. A group of modern artists known for abstract paintings. B. Ancient inhabitants of Britain known for their unique art and complex societal structures. C. Invaders from Scandinavia who settled in Britain in the 9th century. D. A political party that played a significant role in the English Civil War. Answer: B. Ancient inhabitants of Britain known for their unique art and complex societal structures. The Celts are crucial to British history for their cultural and historical contributions, predating Roman Britain. Question 50. Discuss the origins and impact of the British judicial system. A. It originated from French legal principles and focuses only on civil law. B. Based on the rule of law and the development of common law, it has had a significant influence on legal systems worldwide. C. It was created in the 20th century as part of educational reforms. D. It focuses solely on military laws and regulations. Answer: B. Based on the rule of law and the development of common law, it has had a significant influence on legal systems worldwide. The British judicial system is known for its foundational principles in common law, impacting many other legal systems globally. Question 51. What role did the British play in the creation of the Internet? A. They had no role in its development. B. British scientists contributed to early network technologies that were crucial to the Internet's development. C. They financed the entire project. D. The Internet was solely a British invention. Answer: B. British scientists contributed to early network technologies that were crucial to the Internet's development. British contributions, particularly through pioneering computer scientists, were vital in shaping the early stages of the Internet. Question 52. Explain the concept and importance of the British welfare state. A. It focuses on providing minimal government intervention in personal welfare. B. It is based on the idea of providing comprehensive welfare measures to ensure health, education, and income security for all citizens. C. It promotes private wealth and reduces public spending on health and education. D. It was dismantled in the early 20th century. Answer: B. It is based on the idea of providing comprehensive welfare measures to ensure health, education, and income security for all citizens. The British welfare state is essential for supporting the well-being of its citizens through various public services. Question 53. Who was Margaret Thatcher, and what are her contributions to British politics? A. A British queen in the 18th century. B. The first female Prime Minister of the UK, known for her conservative policies and economic reforms. C. A famous British actress and philanthropist. D. A scientist who made significant advancements in nuclear physics. Answer: B. The first female Prime Minister of the UK, known for her conservative policies and economic reforms. Margaret Thatcher's tenure was marked by substantial political and economic changes shaping modern British politics. Question 54. What historical event is Guy Fawkes' Night based on, and why is it commemorated? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605, an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament. C. The end of the English Civil War. D. The coronation of Queen Elizabeth EU. Answer: B. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605, an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Guy Fawkes' Night is commemorated to remember the failed attempt by Guy Fawkes and other conspirators to overthrow the government. Question 55. Discuss the significance of the Battle of Hastings. A. It was a minor skirmish with little historical significance. B. It marked the beginning of Roman rule in Britain. C. It resulted in the Norman conquest of England in 1066, fundamentally altering the English culture and language. D. It was a naval battle that established British control over the seas. Answer: C. It resulted in the Norman conquest of England in 1066, fundamentally altering the English culture and language. The Battle of Hastings is a cornerstone event in English history, leading to significant changes in governance and societal structure. Question 56. Who was Queen Victoria, and what period is named after her? A. A current British monarch known for modern reforms. B. The Queen during the English Renaissance. C. The British Queen whose reign, the Victorian era, was marked by industrial, cultural, political, scientific, and military change within the United Kingdom. D. A mythical queen from British folklore. Answer: C. The British Queen whose reign, the Victorian era, was marked by industrial, cultural, political, scientific, and military change within the United Kingdom. Queen Victoria's era was transformative, influencing various aspects of British life and the Empire. Question 57. Explain the origins and impact of the English Bill of Rights. A. It was a document that limited the rights of citizens. B. It solidified the power of the monarchy over the Parliament. C. It was a significant 1689 document that limited the powers of the monarch and established the rights of Parliament. D. It focused on trade laws with the American colonies. Answer. C. It was a significant 1689 document that limited the powers of the monarch and established the rights of Parliament. The English Bill of Rights is a fundamental part of British constitutional law, influencing the political system and governance. Question 58. What are the key features of modern British democracy? A. A single-party system with no elections. B. A hereditary system of government positions. C. A parliamentary system with a constitutional monarchy where the monarch has ceremonial roles and elected officials govern. D. Direct rule by the judiciary without legislative or executive branches. Answer. C. A parliamentary system with a constitutional monarchy where the monarch has ceremonial roles and elected officials govern. Modern British democracy is characterized by a balance of power between elected representatives and a ceremonial monarch, ensuring a stable governance structure. Question 59. Discuss the cultural significance of the BBC. A. The BBC is primarily a commercial entity focused on entertainment. B. The BBC is an important institution in broadcasting British culture, values and news globally, contributing significantly to the UK's soft power. C. The BBC has no role in cultural dissemination. D. The BBC is a minor local broadcaster with limited reach and impact. Answer. B. The BBC is an important institution in broadcasting British culture, values and news globally, contributing significantly to the UK's soft power. It plays a key role in shaping perceptions of the UK around the world and providing quality content. Question 60. What are the main symbols of the United Kingdom and what do they represent? A. The dragon, representing Wales. The rose, representing England. The thistle, representing Scotland, and the shamrock, representing Northern Ireland. B. The eagle, representing monarchy. The bear, representing strength. The owl, representing wisdom. The fox, representing cunning. C. The lion, representing the Prime Minister. The unicorn, representing fantasy. The cat, representing domesticity. D. The tree, representing environmental focus. The sun, representing the empire. The moon, representing peace. Answer. A. The dragon, representing Wales. The rose, representing England. The thistle, representing Scotland. And the shamrock, representing Northern Ireland. These symbols collectively represent the cultural identity and unity of the different nations within the United Kingdom. Question 61. Discuss the role of the Church of England in British society. A. It serves primarily as a historical society with no religious functions. B. It is the mother church of the worldwide Anglican Communion and has a significant role in state ceremonies and societal values. C. It is a political party that governs the southern regions of England. D. It functions solely as an educational institution. Answer. B. It is the mother church of the worldwide Anglican Communion and has a significant role in state ceremonies and societal values. The Church of England plays a pivotal role in both religious and cultural aspects of British society. Question 62. What is the British educational system structure from primary to university level? A. only primary and secondary education without higher education. B. Structured through primary, secondary, further education, and higher education levels, culminating in university. C. An informal system that does not include standardized testing. D. Education until the age of 10 followed by immediate entry into the workforce. Answer B. Structured through primary, secondary, further education, and higher education levels, culminating in university. The British educational system is designed to provide a comprehensive pathway from early education through to higher education. Question 63. Describe the historical and cultural significance of the Great Fire of London. A. It marked the end of the British Empire. B. It was a celebration that occurs every 50 years. C. It was a major event in 1666 that led to the rebuilding of much of London, including modern urban planning and building regulations. D. It had no significant impact and is a minor footnote in history. Answer C. It was a major event in 1666 that led to the rebuilding of much of London, including modern urban planning and building regulations. The Great Fire of London significantly shaped the architectural and urban development of modern London. Question 64. Who were the suffragettes and what were their goals? A. A group of women and men who campaigned for women's right to vote in the early 20th century. B. A musical band from the 1960s known for their political songs. C. A term used to describe British female politicians of the 18th century. D. Scientists who studied gender roles in society. Answer A. A group of women and men who campaigned for women's right to vote in the early 20th century. The suffragettes were instrumental in the women's suffrage movement, significantly impacting the fight for gender equality in the UK. Question 65. Explain the significance of the Anglo-Saxon period in British history. A. It refers to a brief period of French rule over England. B. It is known for the introduction of Roman law into British jurisprudence. C. It was a foundational period from the 5th to the 11th century that saw the formation of early English identity and culture. D. It was centered around the development of modern technology in the 20th century. Answer C. It was a foundational period from the 5th to the 11th century that saw the formation of early English identity and culture. The Anglo-Saxon period is significant for its role in the early formation of what would become modern England, influencing language, legal systems, and cultural practices.